Hi all, my name is Srishti and this is my submission for the Code Basics Resume Project Challenge 12. In this challenge, I have focused on providing insights to an automotive company about launching electric vehicles in India. My agenda for this presentation includes discussing the problem statement, project overview, data correction, key questions, dashboard showcase, insights, and also the recommendations. Let's look at the problem statement. Atlic Motor is a leading name in electric vehicles market with a strong presence in North America. They are now looking to grow their market share in India. My job is to analyze the Indian market, focusing on trends, consumer behavior, and competition to help create a strategy for their expansion. The global electric vehicle market is booming, and India, as the fourth largest automotive market, holds huge potential. The government's support with different schemes is encouraging this shift. With the right strategy, EV in India can reduce pollution, cut oil imports, and create new jobs. The project aims to analyze EV sales across Indian states to spot trends and provide insights for boosting electric mobility. Using the data from 2022 to 2024, the analysis covers sales by state, vehicle type, and makers, offering a detailed view for the market. We found inconsistencies in state name like Andaman and Nicobar Island and standardized them for accuracy. A critical data error was spotted in Kerala's January 2024 record, where EV sales exceeded the total vehicle count, and we all know this cannot happen. To fix this issue, we replace the total with the median value to ensure accuracy. Now, moving next to the primary questions. Question 1. List the top 3 and bottom 3 makers for the fiscal year 2023 and 2024 in terms of the number of two-wheelers sold. So we can see the result. Ola Electric tops two-wheeler sales in both 2023 and 2024 with a major increase. TVS and Ather joined the top 3 in 2024, showing a major shift in market leaders. Next, the bottom 3 makers. Jitendra, Being and Pure EV were the lowest seller in 2023, but by 2024, Battery Electric, Revolt and Kinetic Green have replaced them, showing again a shift in the lower end in the market. Question 2. Identify the top 5 states with the highest penetration rate in two-wheeler and four-wheeler EV sales in fiscal year 2024. In fiscal year 2024, Goa has the highest two-wheeler EV penetration rate at 17.99%, while Kerala leads with 5.30% for the four-wheelers. Penetration rate shows the share of EV sales among total vehicle sales. Kerala's four-wheeler rate is slightly lower than expected due to a data correction that was made. Next, list the states with negative penetration decline in EV sales from 2022 to 2024. Ladakh's two-wheeler electronic vehicle penetration rate declined by 0.41% from 2022 to 2024, while Andaman and Nicobar saw a 1.11% drop in four-wheeler penetration rate percentage. Next, what are the quarterly trends based on sales volume for the top 5 EV makers four-wheelers from 2022 to 2024? Here we can see Tata Motors consistently leads in four-wheeler sale in each quarter from 2022 to 2024, as shown by the ribbon chart trend mentioned here. Question 5. How do the EV sales and penetration rate in Delhi compare to Karnataka for 2024? In 2024, Karnataka leads with 1,60,989 electronic vehicles sold and a 10.18% percent penetration rate compared to Delhi's 46,724 electronic vehicles sold and 7.71% penetration rate. Question 6. List down the compounded annual growth rate in four-wheelers unit for the top 5 makers from 2022 to 2024. Compound annual growth rate measures the annual growth rate of an investment over a period of time. This period of time needs to be more than 1 year. From 2022 to 2024, the top 5 four-wheeler EV makers have the following CAGR. Tata Motors at 94.71%, Mahindra at 140.33%, MG Motor at 131.53%, BYD at 566.52%, followed by Hyundai at 255.48%. Seventh, list down the top 10 states that had the highest compounded annual growth rate from 2022 to 2024 in total vehicles sold. Here, from the bar chart, we can see Meghalaya leads with the highest compound annual growth rate percentage in total vehicles sold, indicating a strong growth trend in the state's automotive market. What are the peak and low season months for the EV sales based on the data from 2022 to 2024? If we see for all years together, then March is the peak month for EV sales with 291,587 units sold, while June sees the lowest sales with 106,700 units sold. And here we can also see the distribution by different years. What is the projected number of EV sales including two-wheelers and four-wheelers for the top 10 states by penetration rate in 2030 based on the compound annual growth rate from previous years? By 2030, the top 10 states by EV penetration rate are projected to see substantial sales, with Kerala leading at approximately 11.8 million units and Maharashtra at around 13.4 million units. The overall projected sales for these states highlight significant growth driven by high CAGR rates. The projected sales data is based on historical trends and may change due to shifts in government policies, social factors, economic conditions, and other variables as well. Estimate the revenue growth rate for four-wheeler and two-wheeler EVs in India for 2022 versus 2024 and 2023 versus 2024, assuming an average unit price. So, for 2022-23 versus 2024, the EV growth percentage for four-wheeler was 83.08%, and for 2022 to 2024, the growth rate was 367.79%. For two-wheelers, the EV growth rate, revenue growth rate for 2023 to 2024 was 28.13%, and from 2022 to 2024, the growth rate was 269.28%. Let's move ahead to the dashboard. So this is my electronic vehicle sales analysis dashboard. Here on this dashboard, this is the home page. I have 3 buttons over here. One that would take us to the EV sales makers page. Second, that will take us to the EV sales states view, and the third state-wise comparison view. I've also placed the last refreshed date and time over here. Let's click on the first button and see where does it take us. So clicking on the first button takes us to the electronic vehicle sales analysis by different makers. Here we can see different analysis that I have done based on different makers. Here I have placed different slicers based on which we can see all the insights. I can click all the years to get the insights from all the years. I can click on the quarters as well. I can select any one particular vehicle category, and based on that I can see the insights. And this one is for any, if you want to see result for any one particular maker, you can click on any one particular maker and see the results for that. Now state mode takes us to the state mode view, where we can see different insights from a state analysis. So here we can see insights for penetration rate for different years. If we click over here, we can see EV sold and revenue growth percentage rate over here. We can see different key KPIs over here, like electronic vehicle CAGR percentage, non-electronic vehicle CAGR percentage. Also, that is also what I have placed to get an idea how the EV CAGR percentage is growing and what is the rate at which non-EV CAGR percentage is growing. Is it growing in the same pace as EV, or is it growing little slow? We can also see I have strategically placed EV versus non-EV ratio. That will get us an idea, will give us an idea like for how many EV non-EV sold, EVs are sold. Like if we are selling 100 non-EVs vehicle, how in comparison to those 100 non-EV vehicles sold, how many EVs are sold. So that is what the result, kind of result that we will get over here. We can see different insights over here. Here we can see CAGR percentage for EV sold, CAGR percentage for non-EV sold as well, and the CAGR percentage for total vehicles sold. Here we can see electric vehicles sold by different quarters and months result. Here we can see the projected sales for 2030 and the penetration rate and the CAGR percentage. If we click on the state comparison mode button, we can compare two different states by selecting two different states from these two slicers. We can even slice and dice based on using the filters placed over here, like the vehicle category. If I want to select only two-wheelers, I'll get these answer for two-wheelers only. Let's discuss secondary questions. What are the primary reasons for customer choosing four-wheeler EVs in 2023 and 2024? In 2023 and 2024, customers choose four-wheeler EVs primarily for significant cost savings on fuel and maintenance, and also for their contribution to reducing environmental impact through lower gas emissions. Improved range and expanding charging infrastructure made EV more practical, while increased competition drives innovation in battery technology and vehicle performance. Corporate adoption of EVs and regional incentives like tax exemption are driving both sustainability and consumer preference for EVs in states like Maharashtra, Delhi, and Gujarat. How do government incentives and subsidies impact the adoption rate of two-wheelers and four-wheelers, and which state in India provides the most subsidies? Government incentives like NEMP, FAME, and GST reduction significantly boost EV adoption, with Maharashtra leading in providing the most substantial subsidies. Here we can see the result for top three states. How does the availability of charging station infrastructure correlate with the EV sales and penetration rate in the top 5 states? Charging station availability strongly correlates with EV sales, that is with 0.83, and moderately with penetration rate, with having numbers of 0.53 in top states like Maharashtra and Karnataka. Who should be the brand ambassador if Atlic Motor launches their EV or hybrid vehicle in India? Dhoni, with his wide appeal, credibility, and alignment with sustainability, would be an ideal brand ambassador, especially because he would engage the youth customers as well. Which state of India is ideal to start the manufacturing unit? This is one of the most important insight that I came across. Gujarat is ideal for an EV manufacturing unit, offering substantial subsidies, a business-friendly environment, and strong infrastructure. Maharashtra is also a strong contender with robust incentives, industrial infrastructure, and government support. My top 3 recommendations are choosing Gujarat for manufacturing because of its subsidies, business-friendly environment, and infrastructure. Next, partner locally to build a strong EV ecosystem in key cities. Focus on popular, cost-effective models like two-wheelers, and consider acquisitions for market entry. Finally, I would like to thank Code Basics team for organizing this competition, and thanks to everyone for listening to my presentation.